Hey everybody, I'm David on Earth. Thank you for coming to the channel today. I was thinking some people believe all this new ultralight backpacking gear and all these new fancy gadgets are not as good as what we are led to believe. Let's take a look. Now, there are a lot of benefits to carrying lighter gear and having the latest gadgets when backpacking. I will almost always choose the lighter option if I have no budgetary constraints or concerns about durability. And if I feel the gadget has enough value, I'm going to add it to my wish list. But there are those who wonder, is all this making us weaker, making us less physically and mentally resilient or capable of doing hard things? Are we inhibiting personal growth because we're less challenged? Is all this diminishing our primitive skill sets that we need to survive in the wilderness or in tough times? At what point is old school better? Now, I have a bit of a lead up here before I get to my point, but please bear with me. I just wrapped up about 4 decades in the technology sector. I was in the class of people who saw the transition from analog to digital technologies, from pre-computers to computers running everything. And now we're at the dawn of this artificial intelligence and data mining and quantum tech. In the days leading up to my retirement, I naturally thought about a few things. How incredibly impactful has the advancement of technology over my lifetime been on nearly every human on Earth? And not always in good ways. In some respects, undeniably, life is better. You can look at healthcare advances, for instance. Putting a stent into someone's blood vessel to save their life is outpatient surgery now. And for many types of surgeries, like open heart surgery, I know this from personal experience, you're home within a few days. But on the other hand, our modern laboratories are creating super viruses that lead to worldwide pandemics, don't we all know? Millions died. Another example is microtechnology, right? A generation ago, a computer that consumed several large floors, like several thousand square feet, has only a tiny fraction of the computing power now that's in a microchip about the size of a dime. But the same technology is being used to ruin lives of countless people through identity theft. And there are weapons now that can take out entire cities and destroy the lives of millions within seconds without even being on the battlefield. As I looked at my personal contribution to all of this, I was involved with supporting nuclear technologies.
What?
And then later in the software industry, helping businesses run faster and better and be more efficient. I began to wonder still, did I contribute to making people lazier or dumber, or maybe even making the bad guys even more dangerous? Not trying to be a downer here, but it works the same way with any great advancement. With a full intention of being good, we inevitably need to deal with the bad. Okay, bringing this back to the outdoor lifestyles, less than a generation ago, our pack weight was multiple times heavier than what it is today. We had heavy leather boots back then, and very few and unsophisticated clothing material blends to choose from. I just read a story about one of the first PCT thru hikers. His pack was 85 pounds through the Sierras. Now that's tough terrain to carry 85 pounds on your back. And I wondered, how many people would hike the PCT today carrying 85 pounds on their back?
No, 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 no.
Today we have the term ultralight, and many boast about having their base weight down to 10 pounds or less. Good for them.
Whoop.
Lighter gear has completely revolutionized the way we enjoy our outdoor activities. From super lightweight tents to ultra comfy sleeping systems, packing light has become non-negotiable for a lot of adventurers. With technology advancing so rapidly, it's hard not to get swept up in all this hype about lighter gear. And, of course, this makes our excursions easier, more enjoyable, maybe covering more miles with fewer injuries. What's wrong with that, right? Press the easy button. But as we embrace this convenience, it's easy to wonder if this trend is actually making us weaker when it comes to our physical capabilities, our mental toughness, And what about those basic human survival skills? On one hand, lighter gear allows us to hike longer, to go farther, and enjoy the beauty of nature without feeling bogged down with all this heavy equipment and gear or inconvenience with all the menial chores that these gadgets can do for us. It can be a game changer for many people, especially those who might be new to hiking or have some kind of physical limitations. The number of people getting outside to enjoy nature and appreciating all the benefits of being more active has been steadily increasing. In 2025, the smart people are estimating that 59 million people will be active hikers out there this year, more than doubling what was 20 years ago. More people are doing things that are good for them. Who can argue against that? Well, on the other hand, there is this lingering question. Is relying too much on lightweight gear and gadgets that produce big conveniences diminishing our overall physical capabilities and resilience? Are we losing the endurance and strength we had with heavier packs? Are we losing basic primal skills such as building an emergency shelter, making fire, or purifying water? Humans need toughness and basic skills from time to time in emergency situations. What would happen in a catastrophic event if we didn't have these skills? Honestly, I don't know many grandchildren of people my age who could survive without electricity or potable running water for a week. Do you? Some seasoned veterans argue that old school way of carrying heavier packs built toughness and grit. They would say that hiking up steep trails with added weight will challenge your stamina, and it will make you tougher and stronger and give you the tools that you need to make it through tough times in your life. And those days will come. They say all this is being destroyed by new technologies, making the next generation weaker and dependent, unable to tough it out through difficult days without someone rescuing them. Conversely, many will praise lighter gear for transforming their lives and experiences. They feel empowered, able to move and go places they wouldn't be able to go without this lighter gear and without these convenient gadgets. When it comes to lighter gear, it's important to understand the underlying reasons and factors that brought us here. One of the reasons is very compelling. Developers of new technologies have focused on safety and accessibility. Being able to navigate more safely is crucial to accessing the outdoors, thereby making it possible for those who may not, or maybe could not, in the past. Because of this new tech, more people are becoming healthier and safer. That's a solid argument. The divide between these two opinions creates an interesting dilemma. We don't want to dismiss or abandon the benefits and experiences and history that brought us down this road. But we also don't want to dismiss the new ideas that actually make all this better in some way for almost everybody. Now, I think the obvious insight from all this reflection revolves around the notion of balance, right? Instead of an either-or condition, maybe this is a both-and opportunity. Here's one idea. Use and enjoy this new tech-savvy gear in a way that it was intended, but balance that with regular physical training, right? Hit the gym and maintain your strength and fitness and endurance and toughness. Embracing lighter gear doesn't necessarily equate to weakness if we commit to maintaining our physical abilities through training and proper preparation. Right? There's a sweet spot here where lightweight gear can actually encourage strength and toughness rather than diminish it. And in the end, enhancing our overall outdoor experiences. And what about balancing skill development? Right? Try this. Once a year, spend a day or two practicing basic skills. Maybe using only natural materials, build a shelter and a fire and purify water. Or maybe take a refresher course in outdoor survival. Those activities can be a lot of fun, and it's a great way to preserve basic skills, which, who knows, you might need someday. Alright, with all these modern advances with backpacking gear undeniably enhancing the convenience and accessibility of the outdoors, we must be careful not to let it become a crutch to diminish our mental and physical capabilities or diminish our primitive skill sets. My position is that we can balance both of those. I would love to hear your thoughts on this topic. What do you think about lighter gear? How has it changed your outdoor experience? How would you balance all of this? Comments down below, please. Thanks. Now, what do? You go live like you want it. All right, I'll see you on the trail. Hey, this is David on Earth. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. And go to the website for some deals on gear. All right, see you on the trail.
Very good.